Somebody that I think didn't go in here on a podcast with specific intentions to be, have an intelligent statement was Juelz Santana. And he got on a podcast and said, yeah, reading is not that important, man, for the kids out here. They should have financial literacy going into the high school. So I don't know if it was the drugs. I don't know what happened to bro, but
now that was
y'all gotta start paying attention to what's going on and what's being said out here. If you're gonna tell the kids they don't need to learn how to read.
You don't need to learn how to read.
Like, bruh, we just said some shit on here. That is crazy.
The kids don't need to know how to read. They need to know financial literacy.
How the they gonna learn how to literacy? How? If they don't know how to read.
They don't know how to read. They don't need to know how to read.
They ain't gonna get it.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
Jesus, man.
The same nigga
is this what you're telling your kids? Is this what you're telling your own kids?
Nah.
Y'all don't need to know how to read. Imagine telling your kids that. Y'all don't need to learn how to read.
Nah. Oh man, nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. With that one, as far as Juelz, I'm like, yeah. He put himself in like officially lost his marbles realm of his whole career and everything.
Yeah.
Because we all come up off him and everything, so we had a certain light of respect, even going through the teeth. He did a couple of little questionable things.
There's certain stuff you give a pass, though, because you so much of a fan of these that you will overlook some shit because of the hit records they got. And then once you start, peeling the layers back, you realize, like, bro, this nigga's an idiot.
You get older, you're like, man, they didn't put your doofy ass out there.
You just doing a dress.
You know what I'm saying?
You just doing a dress, nigga.
Yeah, I get it. But
after
that
that
was
statement,
crazy.
they was like,
still a fan of Juelz though, but that was crazy.
They was like, teach us how to roll that rag, man. You putting on your head. Like that's all. That's what we need from you, man.
With that napkins.
Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
He did it.
Oh,
they was like, never before seen on any podcast. I was like,
It kind of make you think. It's like, hold on.
Damn.
Cameron got motion. Jim be having motion. Juelz, they kind of keep away from microphones. We never questioned why, though. And then now you see why.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't
What
the
happened
brightest.
to bro?
He ain't the brightest.
What happened to bro teeth?
He ain't the brightest.
Now they say he was going crazy with the
Because he was the biggest at one point when him and Wayne was supposed to drop that mixtape. What was it? I Can't Feel My Face or some shit like that. That was the most anticipated mixtape of all time.
It's like this and like
people
that.
love
like
Juelz.
this and
People love Juelz. He was he was definitely an influencer, a trendsetter with fashion. Him and Jim Jones was going crazy with the fashion. And then, as you started getting older, you start to realize, hold on.
Now that business too, though, I think it could have shot him because he had all that light.
He went to jail too, right? Didn't he go
That
to
was
jail?
after though, when he had the gun in the back. But that he had all that motion to where people was even it was like 1A, 1B with him and Wayne. You know what I'm saying? At that time. And he wasn't able to put that out. Not until years later. I just found out a couple years later what Cam said. I think he alluded to like I didn't hold him up. It was basically Wayne was so hot at the time, they label was saying let's drop the album, but he ain't getting shit. And Cam looking at him on some bit it's my artist, it's the label.
They didn't want to pay nothing.
They wasn't paying him nothing. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because Wayne was, I think, getting hot, or he had a better grip on, Birdman probably had a better grip on the game or whatever. So that's why Cam said it. But that was pivotal though. To the point to where he had people gave him 5 years. We gave him 5 years.
Yeah,
he could have still dropped something 5 years ago. People was waiting.
He could have still.
But when he tried to he came out, started flirting, I'm about to start dropping, and we the teeth left.
Started
that
getting
almost
weird.
messed his career up.
Yeah, it did. I'm saying just those little moments where
those moments he messed
on
his
one
career
end, you
up.
should have just did it still because it probably would have catapulted you and put you in a different light. You would have renegotiated, did some shit. But so that's
Because
I wonder about how him and Cam really did.
I think people was looking at Juelz at a higher level too, and he was on them songs with Wayne.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was 1A, 1B. Depends on what you.
He
Wayne
realized
was South, and Juelz was I don't know because he was crazy at that time.
he probably realizing now, I should have did that shit.
Sure.
I should have just took 0%, but in the end, this shit would have helped me 10 more years in the game.
And I feel like they should have. I thought they was way closer. They ain't even close as I thought they were. Still
I think they was close.
Hanging and banging, you know what I mean? Doing their thing, video shoots. Think I'm still here popping up. But I didn't see bro pop up.
Nah, you gotta think about it. They was close, but we don't know Wayne. We don't know Wayne.
They both whooped out now.
Was getting done the way he was getting done too at that time though. We just didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really had the power that we thought he had. He was right around that same time as when he did the whole thing with Jay-Z.
Damn.
Yeah, it was around the same. I was around the same type of shit. Like it came out a couple years later.
And that was weird.
Yeah, so it's like
weird?
When he did the Rock Nation Wayne, the Rock Nation
He always loved Jay-Z. He wanted to sign to him. He wanted to get over there.
That was like the slap in the face to Birdman. With him and Birdman. I was actually talking about that this morning. I'm like, damn. Because I was looking at CMG story, like what CMG got going and how good his artist is, because people are trying to say, like, he exploits his artists. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, everybody who is CMG, they look like they bosses. You don't hear nobody go to the internet complaining and none of that shit, right? Because everybody goes to Twitter or X and they complain when something going wrong. But you haven't seen that with CMG. And we didn't see that with Cash Money, and everybody wanted to be from Cash Money at one point. True or false? Whoa. Everybody wanted to be YMCMB, everybody wanted to be Cash Money, until you started seeing come from behind the scenes and start saying little shit. When you started seeing like Wayne get disgruntled, that's when it was like, hold on. You never thought you would see Wayne and Birdman. This was father and son in our eyes in the music game.
Well, yeah, Juvie left, Manny Fresh left, BG left, like Turk was in jail. Wayne still held it down after everybody said you need to leave. Birdman is taking everybody money, this and that and the other, blah, blah, blah. So Wayne was the only person held it down. So if Wayne say something, like, oh yeah, you cut show, boy. Yeah. This is your last straw. You're done for the night. He held you down. He did what he was supposed to do for you overly. He gave you a crazy run. Then he had some artists come. They got you a crazy run. Drake, Nicki, Tiger, Young Money, like they doing it crazy. And he disgruntled over here. You lost your damn mind.
That's the one nigga you didn't want coming out saying no bad. And Wayne came out. That's when everybody was like, wait a minute. And from there, it just went downhill. It was like, who the fuck want to be from this? It was a point where everybody wanted to be from Cash Money. Everybody.
Nah, yeah, they did.
They damn near was grabbing up everybody. They was grabbing up everybody. They had Bow Wow, Omarion. They had Rich Homie Quan. They had Young Thug.
Yeah.
They was grabbing all the niggas, Jacquees. They was grabbing and then it started being like, hey, Birdman don't pay nobody. Then Wayne tripping like, hey, I need my money. You owe me $60 million. Like, hold on, Wayne tripping?
I actually think Wayne would have been a bigger artist if he'd have signed to Jay-Z. He'd have still been in his superstar era. I think he lost it. Today, yeah.
No.
You crazy. Man.
It's over.
Everybody,
you talking about you talking about
superstar
today?
era, like still booming?
Still like Lil Wayne respected. Like Jay-Z don't gotta do no records, like, and still like respected.
You feel like Wayne gotta do records?
I feel like Wayne, I still will, like Wayne don't got that it factor no more. It ain't like Wayne. I don't think people like respect him like that no more, which is kind of like that. But I still think
respect his business. You respect him as you respect him.
I fuck with him though. I still think he's like top lyricist, you know what I'm saying, every year, but I don't know if like we respect him like, oh, Wayne finna hop on his verses, finna go crazy, like as if a Jay-Z, it ain't just like that.
Because some people stay on the court too long.
It's not that superstar factor. It's not that Kanye factor.
Hold on, brother.
No, it's not that Kanye factor. It's not that Jay-Z factor.
Ain't nobody turned down Lil Wayne verse.
It's that's turned down Lil Wayne verses, but
who's turned down Lil Wayne verse?
It's probably out here that'll probably turn down a Lil Wayne verse. Like,
listen, bro, it's certain.
But even if you don't, like, who gives a fuck? At that point, it's gonna be nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
It's gonna take you
nowhere. Some niggas are just staple in a game where you like, I don't care if this shit weak or if it's hot. Nigga, I'm doing it because of who it is. It's like Snoop Dogg. Everybody on the West Coast want a Snoop Dogg.
Let me ask you this though. On that
but look, everybody want a Snoop Dogg. Look, everybody a Snoop Dogg. That's cool. But I'm talking about a Kanye. This is what Lil Wayne was.
Everybody take the Kanye.
This is what Lil Wayne was to the game of this superstar, superhero. He was God out here, Lil Wayne. And to Kanye West can go and do this right now at a stadium. Anytime he feel like it. I mean, he don't give a fuck. He could say whoever in the race of people.
But he had more control though. That's the difference though.
See, I think it probably was just the business.
Yes, I'm saying
it was the business. That's what I said. If it was Jay-Z, if he would have signed to Jay-Z, I think he would have still been that artist that you know what I'm saying, that could go and do those
Did
things.
you look at Lil? I don't think none of us ever looked at Lil Wayne as a great businessman.
Well,
we looked at Lil Wayne as a great artist
when he had Young Money. We thought we was.
I didn't think so.
We thought we were looking at a magician.
Yeah, and exactly. And if he would have signed to Jay-Z, we'd have been thinking of him as that.
Because you got to think about it. They didn't sign
to
to Young Money. They didn't sign to if they did Cash Money, Young Money. They didn't do that because of Birdman. They did it because of Birdman's, stature, his pockets. They did it for Wayne being next to the hottest in the game. That's why them people,
Man, Wayne was the hottest thing moving.
He just didn't do no business though. That's what they said about the whole.
He never formally stepped back and became like the executive in our eyes. He always remained the artist
because he was on the court still.
I think he would have stepped back while Drake and all them was going up.
You can't say
and he
that,
would have fell back from how Jay-Z
50
did.
Cent, you have Kanye West. You have Jay-Z was still doing this thing,
but
where he still had artists.
We saw business moves with Kanye outside of music. What business moves did we see with Lil Wayne outside of music that made us say like, damn?
He had a clothing line, Truck Fit. Yeah,
no,
he did the same thing.
Yeezys compared to Truck Fit, brother.
But still,
who would you want to be in business?
S. Carter, Truck Fit, Yeezy. It's still the same thing. Kanye just here on this level as far as fashion, but he still try to take those steps. Kanye
had more control. That's all it boiled down to.
Exactly. So if you would have signed to somebody like Jay-Z that was working the game like that, you'd be good. I would love to go see like Lil Wayne rock the Coliseum, you feel me? Go crazy with a Drake or a Nicki and come out and still have that same aura. That shit is gone.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You think nobody's gonna applaud for Lil Wayne if he comes out?
No, he's nobody's gonna be excited. He can't pop. He's saying when they did him and Ye was on the same level at the point in time, right?
At the Coliseum.
Just no, I'm saying period.
At the same level, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying at the same level of star power.
Yeah.
So he's saying that. Right now, at the Coliseum, if Lil Wayne's there, Lil Wayne's just there. It's not that you got some tickets, who going? And it's not that feeling.
But Kanye, bro, listen, you can't even compare Wayne. Music-wise, I get what you're saying. But Kanye excelled outside of rap and became this voice. Like, you couldn't, every day he was in the media for something. He became a voice. Then he had fashion. Then he was running the culture with how look,
and I understand that, but it's different levels. But do we still got something like 50 Cent? 50 Cent could go do that. 50 Cent maintained his star power. 50 Cent
he played the game. He stayed in every level of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if he would have signed to Jay-Z? He would have maintained that star power and that.
But that's the thing, though. That's a tricky thing when you say that because
we don't know that though.
Signing to Jay-Z at a time, that's why I think they kept it behind the scenes the way they did because signing to him at that moment would have kind of like took a little off of him anyways. He was kind of going at Jay-Z, remember? He was going at
best rapper alive.
Yeah, words for Jay-Z. Because he was saying his best rapper alive and everything. So I don't think signing with him, it would have put him in a pocket in a sense. Because he's not Kanye. Kanye going on his own.
But everybody
give me this
signed
contract,
to Jay-Z
I'm about to go do it up. Wayne is more of a intro, like he kind of like recluse.
Bro, we never looked at Wayne as just like this outstanding businessman. Never in music. We always looked at him as an outstanding artist, a big, huge artist. But he never stepped back and said, all right, cool, Young Money going now, let me show y'all my business moves and let me slide back. I could pop out like Jay-Z every 5 years, every 7 years. I could pop out. I don't need to rap right now. I'm going to be the businessman. I'm going to stop being in the shadow of Birdman. He was in the shadow of Birdman forever. He never really separated from that shadow. He was always like the little nigga.
Didn't let him. Sent that cease and desist. Hey, Jay-Z, sue your whole shit, boy.
He was always like the nigga underneath Birdman. Did he ever branch off to where you looked at them like two different worlds?
What business moves did 50 do to branch off to where you said,
50 TV. 50
stepped into long time. That's right now.
50 stepped into TV and movies, nigga.
Yeah, that's now though.
TV and movies, bro.
Yeah, that's now though.
TV and movies, books. Nah, he was doing all like he was doing business shit.
Get Rich or Die Trying came out years ago.
Spirits. He was doing the drinks.
He did the same play as Eminem. They got all they stardom, put a movie with that in the midst of they stardom.
So what kept Snoop Dogg's star power?
Snoop.
Yeah, it was personality.
Snoop. That's it.
It was Snoop.
Snoop being Snoop. Snoop is the coolest in the world, bro.
No, it was Snoop for sure.
That too.
And then
Snoop.
Master P. No Limit.
He kept
his
ass.
An ice cookie spoon.
He kept him above that water.
It made him look good because he had the money to do it. He had the money.
So signing to a Master P, to someone that knows the business, that knows what's going on, and keep him above this water. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Now,
and it branched them out.
Yeah, now these
That's
are the
what
moves
you're saying,
you're
Wayne,
supposed to
with
take.
Jay-Z. I hear what you're saying.
Now you're supposed to take these moves, and you're supposed to be here, legendary forever. You feel me?
So
Even though he
Rihanna,
is,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
like, but do the SoFi real quick. Like, how can? Man, he can't go do the SoFi real quick. It's crazy to me, bro.
And you got to remember, man, let's not take away what your man was preaching and promoting and was using heavy.
Who? That's another thing too.
Drugs,
these people
nigga.
grow up. Everybody grows up. Yep, you're right.
Everybody
there you go.
grow up.
That's what it is. No, people grow up.
They
so
do.
it's like, man, that was sound crazy. And that's just some cultural thing because Led Zeppelin and all these they can do. They was partying like a rock star. And they still got their crowd.
Well, you do have to reinvent
so.
yourself. Like sometimes though, reinvent yourself and like that. That's why Kanye's so good, reinventing himself through fashion and music at the same time. You know,
and
what
disruption.
I mean?
He's just disrupting all the disruptive moments. He captivated. He said that George. He said he did things that he got like the world's attention at one time. So he just kept having something to show him after he did it.
Unfiltered.
Yeah. So he all disruption.